Hello, welcome to the morning show. It's Sybil and myself, Mark.
On today's show, made redundant at the beginning of this year, Daniel McDonnell is planning to emigrate to Australia with his wife Celine. However, like so many others, they can't go until they sell their home, something which is proving very hard to do in the current climate. We'll be chatting to him very shortly.
Also, from writing about the horses to murder at the racetrack, racing journalist Brian O'Connor will be telling us how he's making the leap into mystery fiction.
Plus, they see diamond necklaces, priceless art and antiques coming through their doors as a result of the recession. We'll be speaking to one of Ireland's newest crop of pawnbrokers about the business that is on the rise.
And they won the ultimate job in the world, getting to road test wedding venues around the world. But Mark and Denise Duffield-Thomas are also attempting to make it into the Guinness Book of Records for the most number of times a couple has renewed their vows. Well, we'll be helping them on their way to this record this morning as they renew their vows on air later. Now, it was the job hundreds of couples vied for, but in the end, Denise and Mark Duffield-Thomas won the ultimate job in Ireland and the fantastic prize of road testing the best honeymoon destinations in the world.
In between all the sightseeing, however, they've also been renewing their vows in the hope of making it into the Guinness Book of Records. And this morning, we're going to make it ceremony number 73. But first, here's the couple renewing their vows in Kenya.
Well, you're both very welcome to the show. What was he doing? What was going on there?
He was, well, first of all, he was spitting on my feet.
Spitting on your feet?
Yeah, which is to bless my fertility, which is great. And then he put grass in my shoes, which was also about fertility. And then Mark was putting a wedding ring around my ankle.
Okay. A ball and chain?
Yeah, absolutely. yeah, we were getting blessed by the three elders of the local tribe. So it's a complete surprise to us. We walked around the corner and then there was the lines of people chanting and singing. It was amazing.
It was unforgettable.
Listen, that's the last few months has been so amazing. You'll ask him on the show in May, just before you set off on this adventure. And since then, how many countries have you been to?
We've been to 10 countries. We've been to New York, Kenya, Mauritius, Zanzibar, the UK, Malta, Spain, Jordan, Bali and Ireland.
Yeah, all over Ireland.
Yeah.
Are you jet lagged?
We're a little bit jet lagged. We're just coming from Bali and then we're heading off to the airport straight after this.
Off to Thailand.
Thailand,
And this will be your last Irish television appearance.
It is,
and
yeah.
we were your first.
I know. We're really sad to leave Ireland, actually. It's been fantastic. We come back between each trip and we've literally crisscrossed the country. We've done road trips all around and people have been so unbelievably lovely to us, and I've got a bit of a Guinness addiction, I have to admit now. Yeah.
Did you know about this drink problem before you married us?
Yeah, I know, it's a new thing. This is what you get spending 24/7 together. You really get to know each other, and yeah, now there's all these new things to learn.
How is it going? I mean, you're going to the most luxurious places in the world, all these honeymoon destinations. I mean, is it just 5-star the whole way? Are you getting pampered beyond your wildest dreams?
Yeah, it was mostly 5-star, but we have done all different budgets. They don't want us to get too spoiled, and we came back from an amazing trip where we had a private butler and things like that, and then we came back and they said, your next trip you're going on a paddy wagon tour. And we stayed in the honeymoon suite of the Randy Leprechaun youth hostel kind of thing.
When did the Guinness Book of Records things come into play?
That was right at the start, actually. It was in the interviews when we were selected to the final 10. We wanted to go in and show, OK, we've had some ideas about some things we can do on the trip. And our initial idea was just to renew our vows in each country that we visited. So we thought, OK, maybe we'll go to 15 or 20 countries. Shouldn't be that difficult to renew it. But they got excited and they found out that the world record was 83. So it became this massive challenge to try and do a wedding renewal every day almost, or every other day.
And it's not getting in the way then of enjoying these amazing locations?
No, not at all. When I first found out, they said, OK, your assignment is to break the world record. To be honest, I was dreading it, and I just thought, that's just going to be such a hassle. 83 just is unbelievable. But actually, it's made us think and feel like a real honeymoon couple. And it's put us in that wedding frame of mind every time. And you can see in Kenya as well, we got to really interact with people and experience a little bit of the culture in a way that we wouldn't have if we were just travelling kind of normally.
So is this the secret to a great relationship? Keep renewing your vows.
It could be.
You're on a permanent honeymoon there.
I mean, we'll be honest. There's days when we're bickering and it's like, oh, I don't like you today, but I still have to marry you.
It's true.
So what we're looking at is probably the most well-worn wedding dress and wedding suit of all time.
Exactly. And we want to help you today, this morning, along your way
Hence
to
the jacket, folks.
the Guinness record attempt. So Martin is going to marry you.
I'm going to marry them again.
And I'm going to stand.
You have to be the witness.
I'll be the witness.
We'll all stand up. You're all invited to the wedding, folks. You're all invited. Okay. You've got the rings. Did you remember the rings?
I've got the rings.
Please say you remember the rings.
You've got the vows.
I've got the vows.
Okay.
Okay. Now, as this is television as well, folks, there's just one. Well, it's very short service, but there is.
What?
That's a television vow.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know what he's talking about. Go on.
I don't even know what I'm talking about. Dearly beloved. Oh, thank you. I was wondering when that was coming in. We are gathered here this morning to witness Denise and Mark declare their love and commitment to each other during their 73rd wedding vow renewal. Denise.
Yes.
In the smelly wedding dress.
Thanks,
She's worn it 73 times.
I told you that in secret.
Okay. Anyway, do you take Mark to love, cherish, and do you promise to give him the remote control whenever he asks for it?
I do.
For the rest of your life?
Yes.
A reluctant yes. Mark, do you promise to love, obey, and sometimes return the remote control for the rest of your life?
73 times I do.
Okay.
The rings.
I have the rings.
So, with the power invested in me as an Irish television presenter, and with my witness here, Sybil, I now, get the ring on, I now pronounce you as husband and wife for the 73rd time. You may now kiss the bride.
Thank you very much.
Well done, guys.
Well, that's it. Where did they leave the envelope?
What envelope?
The envelope. The envelope.
Oh.
The envelope.
Okay, yeah. They're looking at us going.
Yeah, I know they are. Yeah. Sorry, it's an Irish tradition. On your way out, the envelope.
How long more now do you have before you finish your trip?
We've got another 6 weeks. So we've got Thailand for almost a month, and then we go. I'm very excited, to my home country. We go to Queensland for 3 weeks, and we'll be doing, honeymoon testing there as well, which is beautiful.
So there's still more work to be done, and you're still blogging.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. We blog every day, and we were trying to figure out how far we've been travelling. We've worked out we've circled the globe about 5 times, wow. And we're working with a company to calculate our carbon footprint as well, emission zero. They're going to help us offset it. So
okay.
Listen,
no
we
one
wish you the best of luck with the record attempt, and of course in your wedding.
They're heading for their 73rd wedding night.
So romantic.
Listen, you're heading to the airport because you're going to the Highlands. So stay with us. We'll be 2 seconds. We're going to close out the show. And a big congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for asking us to do this.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Okay, that's it for today's show. Don't forget, if you've missed any of the programme, you can catch it online at tv3.ie/The Morning Show.
On Monday, the life and death delay of the cystic fibrosis unit at St Vincent's Hospital. One CF sufferer who sits on the hospital's patient liaison committee will be giving us their story.
The Midday Girls are up next. We'll see you on Monday at 11. Until then, have a fantastic weekend. Bye-bye.